same color t-shirt.
Here we go, folks. Ford coming at you from Aledo, Texas, just east of Weatherford. Thank you for logging in to Trinity Christian Sports here on YouTube. Glad to have you with us. Already got 28 in the live stream. We hadn't even started yet. Still got 4.5 minutes before we get started. In one of those contests where you win, you move on, you lose, you go home. We definitely want to move on. Regional contest. Your Trinity Christian Runnin Lions versus the Brook Hill Guard. Trinity Christian will be wearing white uniforms. You see them there on your screen. They've got their shooting shirts on at the moment. Brook Hill will be wearing a dark gray with orange piping. They all have orange shoes on. They'll be very hard to mistake which team is which. So it's going to be good. Little preview. Here's the records for the year for Brook Hill. Brook Hill 31-5 according to TAPS. On the year, 7-1 in district, having been the first place team in District 2-5A. All three of the other teams you see below them, Regents, Grace Community, and Brentwood, have been eliminated from the playoffs by other teams in our district. We have 3 alive. The other district has 1, Brook Hill, who Trinity's playing tonight. Tomorrow, Grace Prep will be taking on Midland Christian, and I'll show you those standings here in just a second. So again, Brook Hill, they're at the top of the team, top of those standings there on your screen. Here's our district. Grace Prep having a 1 district, 12-0, undefeated in district, 25-1 for the season. Trinity Christian coming in second with a 9-3 district record and held the tiebreaker over Midland Christian, who also was a 9-3 in the district. Overall, Trinity Christian 27-7. Then Midland Christian and Grapevine Faith rounding out the teams going to the playoffs from District 1-5A. Grapevine Faith having been eliminated the other day by that team right there being Brook Hill. So our side of the bracket for the TAPS tournament looks like this. You can see Trinity, top left of your screen, defeated Grace Community the other day, 82-59. One of the biggest deficits they took on the season. They did play Brook Hill twice They lost to Brook Hill twice, but not by a huge margin if memory serves. I can pull that up if need be. There on the bottom, you see Grapevine Faith having lost to Brook Hill by 3 points the other day. I did watch the end of that game on YouTube. The game was tied at 43 with 6 seconds left, and Brook Hill hit a 3 to win the game. Grapevine Faith had come back from being down 15 and almost won that game. Brook Hill squeaking it out. They're from their gym down at South Tyler, which I will mention, their gym that they play on many, many times during the season is a small gym. It's at least 3 to 4 feet shorter on each side than this one or the one that we play on a game in, game out basis. Just to show you the other side of the bracket, what Grace Prep is facing. Here's the other one on your screen here. Grace Prep playing tomorrow against Midland Christian. I do not know where they are playing that game, but I did hear that is tomorrow. Especially that's easy to tell since Grace Prep's head coach is right down below me to the right. He's a good guy though, so he's watching live here in the stands with us. So here we go, folks. We're about ready to start. 10 seconds showing on the scoreboard. I've got your picture-in-picture going. Bottom left corner of your screen, we have the scoreboard that is hanging over the center of the court. If there's any issues with the stream, whether it be sound or video, just let me know. Y'all enjoy the game.
Tonight's 5A Regional Championship game features the guard of the Brook School and the Lions of Trinity Christian School. At this time, please rise as we are America, and those who have served in our military, past and present, with the playing of our national anthem.
Hopefully the live stream's still going. That is a copyrighted version of the anthem, and YouTube sometimes doesn't like copyrighted songs, so it looks like we're still going with 58 of y'all, 58 live streams going. Again, glad to have you with us. We do have the majority of our cheerleaders here as well. Good to have them come with us. The guard of Brook Hill have chosen to allow us to have home, to be home. So they're going first. They're introducing everybody today. Those are all the subs that are going by right now. The starters haven't been introduced yet. I have been told you need to look out for number 5 and number 4 for the guard. Number 4 being super tall and scoring about 20, 25 points a game. Wow, look at you guys. We got almost 70 live streams in here already.
For the designated home team, the Lions of Runnin Trinity Christian School. The Lions will be home team in District 1. They have a 6-9 divisional championship game by the team. Next community score 1859 in the area round.
No, I don't understand him either.
27 wins and 7 losses, and are currently ranked as the number 3 team in the TABC 5A TAP state rankings. Roster players, senior guard number 0, Winner Holiday. Freshman guard number 2, Aslan. Senior guard number 13, Ryder Cohen. Freshman guard number 14, Calvin Willard. Senior guard number 15, Miley. And senior guard number 20, Nacho Guerrero. Introducing the starting lineup for the Trinity Christian School Lions. A 6'4" junior point guard, Anderson. A junior shooting guard, number 5, Jet. A 6'2" junior guard, number 11, Xavier Willis. A 6'11" junior center, number 22, John Cooper. 6'4", junior guard, number 28, Boston Ashley. And those for Trinity Christian School Lions is Spencer Sutton, assistant coaches, Johnson,
So those are your introductions. About ready for the tip-offs. If you didn't hear him a while ago, they did give the ranks in TAPS. Trinity Christian is ranked number 3 in 5A TAPS. Brook Hill is ranked number 6. I think they did rank them in all of Texas as well, and Trinity Christian coming in at, I believe, 61 in all of Texas, and Brook Hill coming in, I think it was the latter 100s or early 200s. I'd have to look it up, but I don't have it in front of me. I put my computer away because it was using some of my internet. So here we go, folks. Again, you need to look out for number 4 and number 5 is what I've been told. 4 on the far side over there. Scored a ton of points. Scored over half of their points the other day against Grapevine Faith. First shot misses. Rebound goes to Lukai Anderson. Here come the Lions. I'm just glad to be calling a game against somebody that's other than a Lion. Jet Nagley looking for help. Try to get into John Cooper. It is taken away. Turnover Trinity. Neither team scores in their first possession. I did look up their names, and number 4 and number 5 look like they're both from Eastern Europe, and their name is about, a mile long. So I don't know it off the top of my head. There's 5 taking a shot. Your first points of the game go to the guard of Brook Hill. Jet Nagley bringing the ball down. 81 live streams already. Wow, this is the high for the year. Jet top to Xavier. Xavier looking for help. Got Lukai. Whoop. Lukai cutting, not there. In the corner to John. Back up top to Xavier. Xavier over to Lukai. Lukai to Dawson. Rebound goes to John Cooper. John Cooper misses. Ball is hit out of bounds. I haven't seen a referee say where it's going, but apparently it's ours. Trinity Christian notorious for starting slow in the first quarter. Outside to Lukai. Lukai clean three-point look, hits it. Game tied at 3. Thank you to Miss Warshaw and to my wife who say that everything looks good and sounds good on the stream. Out of bounds on that baseline drive by Brook Hill. We have a sub already, taking number 5 out. I don't really know why. Played 57 seconds and already got a sub in. Jet looking to drive lane, kicks it out to Lukai. Lukai for three. Misses. Rebound goes to the guard. 12. Hits the jumper. Trinity down 3, 5-3. Jet for 2 from the block. John hits it out there to Jet. Jet picks it up, and Jet puts it in, tied at 5. They're going to call a foul on Dawson, I believe. Yep, Dawson. No. They're calling on John Cooper. That's his first foul of the game and of the first quarter. And it was. 96 live streams. Holy cow, folks. Corner for 11. Lukai on him. Up top. Looking for 4. He's looking to drive. That's what he does. Rebound goes to John Cooper. Lukai going baseline. Short. Lukai gets his own rebound. Knocked out of bounds, but they're saying he stepped on the line and guard ball. So I need to turn the camera, don't I? Jet on top of ball carrier. Wow, I thought he walked there. Defense looking good for the Lions thus far. They are keying that defense on 4. And they keep the ball out of 4's hands. I think that is going to bode well for the Lions. Lukai, all the way across to Dawson. Dawson, all the way up top to Xavier. Xavier for 3, a big long 3 off the back of the rim. Misses, rebound goes to the guard. Keeping Big John on 4. Dawson having a good fight underneath the rim with the 15. Defense looks like it's stifling the guard a little bit. They were able to get it inside a whole lot easier on the Lions of Grapevine Faith the other day. John knocks it down, picked off Lions. Jet Nagley and the timeout. That's so far Jet Nagley with 4 points and Lukai with 3. We brought the majority of the Charmy with us, the Cheer Army. 106 live streams. It is quite loud in here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Some of y'all have said it's good, so I've got my levels set well. .304 remaining here in the first. The vibrations of the music was shaking my scoreboard camera. Lions keep up that defense. That's what we need. They probably made a few adjustments. 4 was open there for a second. John wasn't on 5, lays it off the backboard and in. Tied at 7 again. Jet taking his time in the corner for John. John shoots a three, misses it. Rebound goes to the guard. Got it into 4. What can John do? Oh, he kicks it out. Nice. Rebound goes to the Lions. That's what we want right there. Stymie 4. Dawson kicks it out to Jet. Start over. Looking for help. Lukai up top. Lukai driving. Spin move. Loses the ball. Kicks it out to Jet, start over. 126. Xavier for 3, misses off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to the guard. Knocked down, another turnover. Oh my goodness, and we can't capitalize. 7-7 here with 1:05 remaining. Paige would want me to say right about now there's 1 minute left in the first quarter. He's going to want to go baseline. I knew it. Jet's too fast, but that was a great fadeaway shot. Guard take a 2-point lead, 9-7 here with 43 seconds remaining in the first. Lions have missed at least 3 3-point shots and at least 1 2-point attempt. That's 11 points they're leaving on the floor. Look at Dawson, he's wide open. Oh, not anymore. Good roll. John Cooper makes it, tied back up at 9. Ooh. Good job by Lukai, knocking that away from 4, who is going to have an easy shot. Now there's 2 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 118 live streams. Again, I've loved numbers. I'm sorry I say that all the time, but I love numbers, and I like to say that's an average of 3 people per stream. So we're over 350 people in the live stream right now. 11 for a 3-point shot right when there you go. They hit a 3 to end the first quarter. The end of the first, Brook Hill 12, Trinity 9. Again, those of y'all that came into us, well, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me. Those of y'all that came in late, Trinity Christian, second in our district behind Grace Prep. Brook Hill, first in their district. They are the only team that has survived to this point in the playoffs. 3 of the teams in our district have survived the top 3. Winner of this game will play the winner of tomorrow's game, which is Grace Prep against Midland Christian. Tried to find out where that was, but I'm not sure. I have not heard. If I find out between now and the end of the stream, I will let you know. We brought, looks like about 14 cheerleaders, and the guard brought 8. So we win the Charmy count. $127. Wow, look what you guys are doing to me. Geeking me out. Here we go. Trinity Christian ball to start the second quarter. Xavier going to throw the ball in to Jet down on your left side. Again, Trinity Christian in the white, and the guard in a charcoal with orange piping, orange shoes. All of them in the same shoes. Lukai looking to drive the lane, shoots from the elbow, misses off the back of the rim. Ball is loose, picked up by Dawson Ashley. Back again to Lukai from the free throw line, misses off the back of the rim. Again, Trinity is very off to start this game. having hit 1 3 and 3 2s, having missed at least 3 threes and at least 1 2-point attempt. That was a good move, but Calvin was ready for it. He's a freshman. Jet over to the corner to Xavier. Xavier going baseline. Kicks it back out to Lukai for 3. Lukai. Oh my goodness, we missed another 3, folks. Again, at this point, I think we're like 1 for 7 from 3-point line. Lukai being the only one that's made a 3 to this point. The saving grace is the defense is doing pretty decent. I know how tall Calvin is, and this guy is towering over Calvin for his. Well, Calvin likes to stay in a ready position, so. Oh no, get over there, Calvin, there you go. There's 4 again. Brook Hill up 5, 14-9. Jet getting it into Calvin. Calvin off the backboard and miss. Oh my goodness. Calvin gets his own rebound. Back up again. Misses again. Kicks it out. Dawson over eventually to Jet. Jet looking to drive. Jet shoots it from the wing and misses. Oh my goodness. Foul number 1, first foul on the guard here in the second quarter. Calvin Gilbert to the line. Calvin goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Again, I would say we're 1 for 7 from the free land territory and probably 3 for about 8 field goal percentage underneath inside the 3-point line. So again, Trinity not shooting very well. 5:25 left here in the second, this regional playoff. Calvin Gilbert. And Big 4 will go to the line to shoot 2. Up 4 already. Makes the first one, 5-point lead. Thank you, Jackson. 6-point lead, highest point lead of the game for the guard over the Lions right at this point in the game. Here's a 2. Jet lays it up and in. Jet with 6 points thus far in the game. He's the leading scorer for your Lions. First, we have Coffee. Thanks for live streaming. You're very welcome, Coffee. We got Kyle Copeland rooting for the guard. Glad to have y'all in here. That's fine. We are equal opportunity live stream. You guys from Brook Hill are welcome to watch. Just please realize I am slightly biased. I am a teacher at Trinity, and I've been live streaming for about 8 years. So I will be pretty fair, though. Lukai shoots, misses. Calvin picks it up, puts it back in. Thank you, Chris Hatchett. The game, Grace Prep game is in Abilene at Wiley High School. That's a good gym. So thanks for that information. I just now got on my chat. I'm sure that's been on there for a while. I just hadn't got a chance to get on there. So the winner of this game will play the winner of that game from Abilene tomorrow. John in the corner. John shooting a three. John making a three. John Cooper, 5 points so far in the contest. As Trinity has retaken the lead. 17-16 here with 3:05 remaining in the second. I will check the chat every so often. I'm not going to have it in front of me constantly. It's just too much to do. Oh, wow. What a great roll by number 4. Can't be perfect on him, can we? But that was a great roll, great shot by the big number 4, who puts the guard back up by 1. Lukai driving off the backboard and misses. Guard saves it for Trinity, and Xavier puts it in for 3. Xavier Willis, 3-pointer. Done a little bit better on the threes here in the last few moments. As I would say, Trinity is probably about 3 for 10 from the 3-point line. Again, I'm doing this off the top of my head. I may not be correct. $144 live streams. Thank you to all of Trinity Christian, and those of y'all from Tyler, welcome to Trinity Christian Sports here on YouTube. Glad to have all of you with us. Congratulations to both teams for making it this far in the TAPS 5A playoffs. I will go on and say, those of you that don't know the rules, this is the last game that I'm allowed to live stream, as these state games, no matter who goes, they are televised by TAPS TV. They don't allow live streams. Now, I will, regardless, go anyway and record it, and I will put it up after the fact, but you will not be able to watch the live stream as you've done all season here, Lions fans. You will not be able to watch the live stream here on Trinity Christian Sports. You have to find that on TAPS TV. But then, like I said, after the game, after it's all said and done, my recording will go live and you'll be able to watch it after the fact. Jet Nagley knocking that ball away as it was sailing towards big number 4. And I'm just going to keep saying number 4 because I've seen his last name and I'm just going to butcher it, and I want to, be respectful. 2:09 remaining here in the second. Trinity up 2, 20-18. That'll be a foul on John, big 22 for us. Yep. That is John's second foul. And while John has scored over 1,000 points in his career, I can promise you number 4 is his assignment for the day, I would bet. Lukai may have a little bit of time on him as well. Over to Xavier on the far side, back up top to Lukai. Calvin cutting underneath, not going. Lukai thinking about it, pulling back out. Jet up top now. Jet Nagley. Again, every kid on the floor is a junior except for 14, who is a freshman. The starters that were announced at the beginning of the game, all juniors. Bounce pass into John. John curls around. Oh, there's how John makes his 1,000 points. John Cooper with 2. That was a great attempt. Loose ball goes to the guard. Another great spin move. Probably should have been a foul too. John playing super aggressive on Big 4, who looks better today than I saw the other day against Grapevine Faith. But I guess they didn't need him to be super awesome, even though I heard he scored a ton of points. John with 2 more. Trinity up 4, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. I think the guard are going to try to play for last shot. I would too. Lucas staying up on him. I bet they try to get it to 4. I would. They got 8 seconds. There it is. He's going to shoot a 3. Long. Oh, that looks like it'll be a foul on Xavier, probably. Loose ball, but they're saying Xavier pushed him. I think is what it is. Yeah, it's on Xavier Willis, which is his first, the third team foul, which won't matter here in the second quarter. So is it 11? I can't see who's at the line. I'm sorry, you guys. I think it's 11. Makes the first one of 2. Here's the second. Off the back, misses. Rebound goes to John Cooper. And that's your half. At the halftime, Trinity 25, Brook Hill. Now they're changing the score. Oh, okay. I guess it's 24-21. Yep, I've got 24 as well on my score tracker, but that's all I'm doing is just points. Those are other Lions fans. Last I heard, the varsity baseball team was up 6-3 in the second game of their tournament today. I think they have 3 games today overall. They won their first one. They won yesterday, 2-0 in this tournament thus far, as I'm about to drop one of my chargers. Guess I can try to see what the score of that game is. Oh, I guess I'll get it on the Charmy. Trying to make fun of them. They're looking up at me. All right, nothing new on the chat. Again, I don't mind giving shout-outs. I don't even mind doing it for Brook Hill if you want to. So, as long as everybody's super nice, I'll shout anybody out. I'm sure my students will probably want shout-outs here in a minute. Let me see if I can find how the baseball team is doing. Well, I forget Coach Hiley does not have a way to put the score on the scoreboards. I'll just text him. One of the luxuries of YouTube is, yes, we can have multiple live streams going on right now. So you, here at halftime, you can switch over and watch the baseball game if you would like to. It's also right here on my channel, as Coach Hiley has taken up baseball duties for me. Again, just like last year, we will be splitting up those duties as he has 2 boys on the baseball team, so he'll be live streaming all the baseball guys for us the majority of this season, unless we're at home, and I'll be with him. And I will be traveling with the softball team and bringing you as much of the softball season as I can. Again, thanks to Aledo High School for allowing us to use this facility, which kind of interesting is the same colors as Brook Hill. Hadley's up here to get her phone.
It charged a lot.
Yep.
Hey fans.
Hadley says hi for all y'all that know Hadley Payne. The technology guy that I am, I have chargers like crazy, and so everybody wants to use my chargers. All right, most of y'all missed my opening graphics, so I guess I'll go over those again in the few minutes that I have left. Again, here is the standings from District 2-5A that Brook Hill won this season. According to Taps, and I don't think this is what he said a while ago, 31-5 overall and 7-1 in district, so they won it outright by a game over Regents. Grace Community coming in third in that district with a 3-3 record. Is that right? There's no way that's right. Don't think their district record was updated on this particular graphic. But hey, that's what you get sometimes from, I'm going to stop talking. Brentwood Christian coming in fourth there. Again, the second, third, and fourth teams on this list no longer in the playoffs as they were all eliminated last week or the other day. Here's Trinity's district, District 1-5A. The top three are still alive at the moment, with Trinity Christian, who got second in district, going 9-3 in district, owning the tiebreaker over Midland Christian, who also went 9-3. Playing here in this game. And Grace Prep, the number 1 and number 3 team, will be against Midland Christian tomorrow, as you heard a while ago, from Aledo High School in Abilene. It's a big purple and gold gym. Here's the bracket. Top left, you see Trinity having defeated Grace Community on Tuesday night. Grace Community scoring 59 to Trinity's 82. And Brook Hill having won 46-43 over Grapevine Faith the other day, hitting a three-pointer with about 6 seconds left to win their game. And they will be playing the winner of this side of the bracket. Grace Prep and Midland, they're on the right side of your screen playing tomorrow. But how did they get here? Midland was able to beat Regents. I believe that says 63-49. It's very small on my screen. Grace Prep demolishing Brentwood 69-38, I believe is what that said. So the winner of that game and the winner of this one that you are watching here on YouTube to play in the semifinal game, I believe next, it's either Thursday or Friday in Waco. And again, if you want to watch that one, whether you're from Tyler or from Lubbock, you'll have to watch it on TAPS TV. There is a charge for that, by the way. I can do nothing about it. That's just part of it. Or you can just be super late, try to ignore all social media, go hide in a cave, and then watch it after the fact. That is, if Trinity moves on. If Brook Hill moves on, then you'll probably have to do about the same with them, but it won't be here on this channel, so I think that goes without saying. Coach Hiley has not seen my text yet, so my wife wanted you guys to know that the semifinal game in Waco is on Friday, which makes the state game on Saturday. Oh, you're kidding me. You're playing Call Me Maybe? Y'all didn't know, YouTube doesn't like this song. So if you're watching this after the live stream is over, this part right here is probably all muted and you have no idea what I'm saying because YouTube doesn't allow this song. But they're nice enough to let the live stream continue. If it was Facebook, boom, live stream over. So Miss Cowart says, thanks for streaming, Go Lions. Thank you, appreciate that. Grady. No. You don't even have me on Tuesday anyway. You have me on Monday. And even though you were wrong, still no, we have work to do. All right, looks like we're ready to get going, folks. I will give you that score of baseball whenever Coach Hiley sees his phone. He's a busy guy. He's got talking to do and things. All right, here we go. Brook Hill ball to start the third quarter. Number one up off the backboard and in. 1 point game, 24-23. Took all of 10 seconds. Jet Nagley up top. Hands it to Xavier. Don't understand that at all. Lukai up top. Lukai looking to make something happen. Pass out to Xavier. Xavier goes baseline. Xavier tries to get it underneath. Ball is loose. It hits the backboard, and it is, I think it hit the backboard off of one of the guards, so it remains Trinity ball, is what the referee was saying. Lukai in the corner. Lukai has it picked off. 11. Back up to 5, who I hear is really good too. He looks very tall from here. 1 on near side. Gets it into 4. 4 looking to a spin move. He knows that works. That's the third time that move has worked. I think John's going to have to do some sort of adjustment to stop that move. Brook Hill retakes the lead, 25-24. Xavier for 3, misses. Ball is loose, picked up by the guard. Xavier on ball carrier now over here to number 5 with Lukai's on him. Looking to drive lane up to the free throw line, shoots from about the elbow. Misses short. Jet picks it up, going down far side. Jet looking to drive, kicks it out to Xavier. Xavier off to Lukai. Lukai looked, behind the back, pass to himself. Yeah, that was a dribble, Curtis. He's stuck over there where he was a minute ago when he turned it over, almost turned it over again. Ball is loose. Jet picks up his own. Dawson. Off the backboard and in, underhand layup, Dawson Ashley. Four kicks it out, goes baseline. Oh, wow. Nice open shot from the free throw line for number 15. Brook Hill still one up, 27-26 here with 5:15 remaining in the third quarter. No fouls at this point in the quarter. Jet for 3. Makes it. Jet Nagley for 3. Trinity back up 2. 29-27, 4:53 and counting here in the third. Regional game, winner moves on, a loser goes home. Ball is jet shot, misses. Lukai picks it up and puts it in. That's only Lukai's 5th point thus far. Looks like Hiley answered me. Trinity Christian is up 12-4 at the moment. That'll be on John, and John will be coming out of the game. That's John's third. And in comes the freshman, Calvin Gilberts, who can definitely hold his own. Trinity up 4, 31-27. Baseline, hits it. I think that was 5 that hit that. It was. Lukai all the way across for Xavier. Xavier thought about the 3. He shoots it from the elbow. Hits it. Xavier for 2. Lead back to 4 for Trinity. 33-29. 3:24 remaining in the third. Here we go. Calvin, can you handle that spin? Good. Calvin was a little bit more ready for that. Ball is loose. Picked up by the guard. His size just makes him very hard to guard. Jet driving, hands it off to Dawson, kicks it out to Xavier. Xavier for 3. Hits it! So Trinity heating up from the 3-point line. It's about time, 30-second timeout. All right, here we go. Guard ball. A little bit of a press going on here. I was expecting this early on in the game, and I haven't seen it till now. I think Coach Sutton was waiting to put it in till now. Wasn't the greatest attempt at the press. 15 with a 3-point shot, clean. Makes it. 2-point game. (36-34). Jet waiting to see what Coach wants to do. Clock counting, 2:11 in the third. Can't do. 23, Dawson gets called for an offensive foul off the ball. Second foul on Trinity here in the third quarter. 2 minutes remaining. (15) in his spot where he made it a second ago. 4. Thought about the 3, not there. Back into 4. He's going to try to go. If he does, Dawson will come help. Ball is loose. Jet picks it up. Lukai looking to drive. They're saying he traveled. Trinity's shooting themselves on their own foot right now. Up 2 here with 1:15 remaining in the third. (154 live streams. Again, thanks for being with us here on Trinity Christian Sports. Whether you're from Trinity, Lubbock, or from Tyler itself. Brook Hill, which is just south of Tyler. Been there a couple times. Pretty cool museum. And the gym, so loud, I can still feel that headache I had a couple years ago. Another turnover. 30 seconds remaining in the third. This game is going by so fast. So little fouls are being called. This is just blazing by. This game is only 48 minutes old. And we're fixing to go to the fourth in about 15 seconds. Forward with the ball. Calvin, don't let him do that spin move. Yeah, we had some help come over there. There's Dawson coming in. Well, you just can't stop that. Tied. Unbelievable, folks. The end of 3. 36-36. All right, 8 minutes for all the marbles here in this regional final. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Jet Nagley, nothing there, kicks it out to John. John for 3, misses off the back of the rim, ball's loose, picked up by the guard. While we hit a couple of threes in that one quarter, it has not been good from three-point land. That'll be a foul on the floor by, who is it on there, boss? Number 5, which is Jet Nagley. First foul of the fourth quarter for the Lions. Like a walk there, but 5 taking his time as he should. Oh, nice move. Oh, that, I'm sorry, I didn't see anybody touch him there, but you guys can rewind it and look. Its foul is on number 11, Xavier Willis. His second, team second, as you heard the announcer say. 161 live streams. Number 5 to the line, shooting 2, as the game is still tied, as it was at the end of 3. Brook Hill guard taking the 1-point lead. Hits them both. Guard up 2. A different look. Lukai bringing the ball down. Jet over here on the near side. Over to Jet. Saving a Jet for 3. Hits is off the back of the rim. Rebound gets loose. Goes to Lukai, and he loses it off his foot. Turnover. Good switch. I like how they're taking their time. That's smart. Into 4. Watch that spin move. He kicks it out. 3-point shot, clean, hits it. Brook Hill, 5-point lead here with 5:50 remaining in the 4th. Xavier for 3, hits it. Xavier's got 3 threes and a 2. He's got 11 points. Timeout as Trinity is down 2 here with 5:43. G-Dog says put Calvin in. He was a minute ago, but John's back in now. One thing I can promise is Calvin is going to be a star for Trinity Christian basketball as he is a freshman. He and Beckett are the distant future. That is for not so far distant, let's put it that way. Wow. Lukai with the loose ball. Lukai gets it into Dawson. Dawson kicks it out to Jet. Jet looks to drive. He's got leg all over him. Lukai misses off the front of the rim. Loose ball picked up by Dawson. Xavier, Jet in the corner. Jet going baseline. Jet off the backboard and calls a charge. There's no way in the world he had a chance to get set. I'd have to go back and look at it. I mean, you guys can better than I can. Nope, that's pretty much a charge. I went back and watched it. He did have a chance. It looked like he got set to me. Jet misses, Lukai misses. Knocked away by Dawson, but that's a good foul right there. So Dawson's second foul, 4th team foul on the Lions here in this quarter, and there's still 4.5 minutes left. That does not bode well for the Lions either. Coach Sutton not happy with the call, having a conversation with the referee. First free throw goes in for number 15. $175 live streams. Both free throws made by the guard. Up 4 here with 4:26 remaining in the game. Be a foul on the guard there. Lukai's gonna be shooting 2. Let me see who is on. on 15, he says. That's his first team foul on the guard here in this quarter. Again, the referees, for the most part, letting them play this game, which I appreciate. I think everybody does. Kind of like it when the referees are not as noticeable. That's the way they should be. Xavier for three. Misses. Again, we are abysmal shooting the ball today. $180 live streams. Ball goes way back for Jet. Down 4, 3:45 left in the fourth. Ball's back up top to Dawson, back to Jet. Jet looking to drive. Off the backboard, misses. He is fouled probably by 15, as I would bet. Yep, 15. And Jet's going to the line shooting two. Three and a half minutes left in the fourth. Trinity has only scored 3 points this entire quarter, as they had 36 at the end of three. And so did Brook Hill. Oh my goodness. Makes the second one, does Jet. In the corner, back to 11, back up top to 5. 1. Dawson all over him. 15 up top. Back to 1. Trinity a little bit tougher defense. Not giving them as much cushion as they had before. Oh! I don't know what that was, but Xavier's head snapped backwards. Ball, loose ball. Off some bodies there on the other side of the floor. Kicked all the way down the end of the floor. And the Zebras say it was off Brook Hill, so it's Trinity's ball. Trinity down 3 here with 2:49 remaining. Not a good pass, but thankfully knocked out of bounds by Brook Hill. 198 live streams. There we go. And my students, give me 2 more. Let's hit the 200 mark. Jet in the corner. Xavier up top. Back up top to Lukai. Lukai underneath to John. John off the backboard and in. Trinity down 1. Ball is loose. Picked up by Xavier. Lukai puts it in. Timeout. Full timeout for Brook Hill as Trinity retakes the lead 44-43 with 2:26 remaining. Okay, timeout over. 2:26 remaining. Trinity up 1. 44-43, excuse me. Brook Hill possession. Three-point shot from the corner. Misses. It might have got a piece of it. Another piece of it. It's going to go against Xavier, I think. And yes. Xavier Willis, his third, I think? Yes. 15 fouls, so now we're, Brook Hill is in the bonus for the last 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Number 15 to the line, shooting 2. As they are down 1 here. Again, you make your free throws. It bodes well for your team. Trinity has not done well from the free throw line. He misses both of them. Calling a foul. No, they're saying John entered the lane early, and so he gets to reshoot that second one. So that second one that he missed doesn't count. He's going to shoot the second one again, and he makes it the second time. Game tied at 44. 2 minutes left. Kind of reminiscent of that game that Brook Hill had the other night against Grapevine Faith, as it was tied deep in. Oh, wow. That'll be a foul on 4, I believe. Yep, foul on 4. Second foul for the guard. Excuse me, third foul for the guard. First foul on number 4 himself. Top to Jet. It's these kind of games that give me gray hair. 201, I see live streams. Thank you for hitting 200 for me. That makes me happy. Lukai misses. Ball is loose, picked up by the guard. Again, the three-point shots are just not there for the Lions. They've made, I think, 3 or 4 total out of the jillion they've shot. Big slam dunk by the big 4 as we gave him baseline and he took it. Jet misses the, oh my goodness. 1 minute remaining, Trinity is down 2. They will look to waste time. 51 seconds. Any foul, they go to the line. .38 seconds. Needing the ball. Timeout. That was not a foul. That was a timeout. So no shooting there. 34.48 seconds remaining, I believe is what that's supposed to say. To get the ball back, you're going to have to foul, which is going to put them on the line, which is going to put them up possibly 4. There's a little aggressiveness. God forbid aggressiveness. There's your foul. 29.74 seconds left. They're going to go to the line, shoot 2. It's the only way Trinity could get the possession is by fouling. So, big tall number 5 at the line shooting 2. Obviously, he wants to make both of them for that 4-point cushion. Makes the first one. Makes them both. They got a 4-point cushion. 29 seconds. What can Trinity do? Miss a 2. Rebound goes to the guard. That's a foul. A foul on Lukai. And they'll be shooting. Five-point lead with 21 seconds remaining for the guard. Six-point lead. You got to take a miracle now, folks. Three-point shot, misses. Rebound to the guard. That's going to be it, folks. .67 seconds, guard up 6. They're going to the line shooting 2. It's going to take a monster miracle. Misses the first one. Really need him to miss the second one for that miracle to be even possible. He doesn't oblige us, and I don't blame him. 12 seconds, ball is rolling. Lukai for 3, misses, rebound. That'll be a foul, they're gonna go shoot. .15 seconds left. Brook Hill up 8. And Brook Hill will move on to play Grace Prep in the semifinals next week down in Waco, as unfortunately Trinity Christian's season comes to an end. 52-44. Great season for Trinity, just couldn't put it together here in this game, as our free throw shooting, our free field goal shooting, our three-point shooting just was not there. All of them far lower than 50%, and that's just not going to cut it. So I will give you all total points. I did do points, as Matt Havens is asking for that anyway. So again, Trinity Christian falls to the guard of Brook Hill, 52-44. I need to write that down. Jet had 10 points. Lukai I have at 7. John with 11. Calvin with 3, Xavier with 11, Dawson with 2. There is a slight chance I missed something here and there. I don't normally do points in the middle of a game, but it should be something close to that. I need to just total them up and see if it's 44. Yeah, I know, math geniuses. So, again, thanks for being with us all season here on YouTube, on Trinity Christian Sports. We'll be moving on to baseball and softball, as basketball is over for Trinity Christian for the 25-26 season. Those that don't know, sorry, my watch is going crazy. Trinity Christian is moving down a division next year. And we'll be seeing all different teams, probably some of the ones you saw a couple years ago. and it will be a totally different district, totally different season, and I would bet you a totally different outcome. But again, congrats to the Lions for a good season. Just wasn't in the cards today, unfortunately. So again, thanks for watching. This is Ford signing off for the basketball season. I will see you from the press box of the baseball field or outside in the weather at the softball field in the coming few weeks. Thanks again. We'll see you down the road.